Hey guys, I'm going to make a short video about the Pinty laser sight. Now, this is the Mossberg Maverick with a 20-inch barrel. What I did is this mount right here. This is from my AR-15. Actually, this is an AR-15 scope mount, which I took the base off. Let me see, here's the base. I removed that and I was able to use a scope mount. So it fits on the Mossberg. It doesn't fit on the Stevens, but it fits on the Mossberg shell tube. Now, here, let's get some light on this for you guys. I haven't fired it with this on. It might come off, but I could always, because there's no grooves in here for the mount to actually grip onto. It's tight, but it might come off when I fire it. But if I can make some grooves here, this might work. Now, the thing with the Pintys is when you press the button in, it sends it off zero until you do it about 10 times. So you have to, with these, I found out before setting it on zero, I press the button in about 10 to 15 times, maybe even 20 times. Then the laser seats itself, and then you can adjust it to zero. I think I paid $12 and change on Amazon for this. Now, I have another one coming in tomorrow with the Picatinny mount, with the Picatinny rail. I'm putting that on the Stevens. So we're going to have a laser sight on the Mossberg and on the Stevens. Now, I have my laser 12-gauge shell in here right now, and I'll show you guys how I zeroed this in. Okay. Now, I believe that's the shell that's on. That's with the laser on. Now, I'll press this in about 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it doesn't set up, but that's what you guys got to do with these cheap Picatinny laser sights, is before you set the zero, press it in about 10, 15, maybe even 20 times, and that seats the little laser device inside the unit, and then you can set it on zero. Now, this is set for, I guess that's probably about, I think my living room is about 12 feet, so this is probably about maybe 14, 15 feet away. Now, naturally, it's set for this distance. If you have it closer, the dot won't be on center. It'll be a little higher. If you have it further away, it'll be lower. So make sure you remember that. The dot does not stay on zero for any given distance. It has to be set for your desired distance. For me, maybe 20, 25 yards I'm going to ultimately set these on. Okay, we'll turn her off. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Now, this is just my AR-15 mount here. This is just for trial purposes, guys. I'll probably get a Picatinny mount to mount on the shell tube. You know, because even though this is a cheap laser, it'll probably come off in time. But this is just, I mean, I could make that work. Probably if I get my Dremel tool and make a couple grooves in here, it should work. And then I'll save myself $25, $26. But this is what it looks like. You know, so take our safety flag out. So let's say, for instance, someone's breaking in your house, or the zombies are coming for you. So you grab your Mossberg. And actually, your hand is, see, a lot of people, they like that switch back here, but you can get a switch for these. The switch just screws right in here. So your hand's here. You know, that's how then so I'm forgetting the slide release. And you're ready. So, you know, the switch is up here anyway. The switch is right where your hand is. You know, and I'm not even looking at it. So you can operate this blind and you're still right there. So there you have it. Now, there is a windage and elevation screw right on the end of the unit. There is a windage screw and there's an elevation screw. And the whole unit will slide out of its mount. There's a one screw there. You loosen that. You take the end cap off and it slides right out. Maybe I will save myself 25 bucks. We'll work on this tomorrow morning. I'll see if I can get a couple grooves in here where this is going to catch on to and it'll be permanent. But yeah, that's what this mount is. This is a mount from my AR-15H bar I used to have, because I had a scope on that. And when I sold it, I kept the front sight adjustment screw thing. It looks kind of like a T, like a butterfly. I still have that. And I kept the I also have the bipod. I had a bipod that just mounts on the end of the barrel. I still have that. And I saved my my scope mount for it. So yeah, but that's what it looks like. You know, it's a cheap laser. It does the job. It's right where your hand is. So I don't understand why a lot of people, they need the button down here and you have that cord, you know, your hand's right here, so it'll work. It does the job. Catch you later.